How are you, sir?
Good, Nigel. Good to meet you.
Good, good, and good to meet you too. You look like you look like you're sunning yourself there. You out
Yeah,
in the garden or?
yeah. I got a little garden back in the backyard here.
Okay, cool. Where are you in the world?
I'm in New Jersey, in the U.S.
Okay, nice, nice,
What
nice,
about
nice,
yourself?
nice. I'm in Bucharest, but I'm not in Bucharest. I'm in Romania,
Mm.
but we're traveling around Romania, so we're in a small city called Timișoara.
Okay. I have a
Nice, it's quite nice.
good friend I went to university with. She is in Bucharest, I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Romania.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, grew up in New Jersey. I'm
Yeah,
26 years old. First, like 15, 16 years of my life, played sports very intensely. I have three brothers, good family, but that led me to doing some military stuff.
yeah,
So I went to university, did some military while there, but realized I didn't want to do that for a decade. So built a business, dropped out, and focused on that fully. Had a podcast, did video production, learned the art of editing, and
mm,
then did so well with it that it led me to a gig in Austin, Texas, which I did for 4 years.
yeah.
Built a startup from scratch in the food industry. Went from 0 to 10 locations, 0 to 8 million.
Wow.
Yeah, 0 to 8 million in annual revenue. And
Heck.
yeah, we had a solid team. Like the guys, it feels. We even call our meetings in the back room. It's called the war room. So a lot of inspiration from everyone. What Andrew does and you guys do.
So
Um,
you remember the war room?
Not a member of your war room in particular, but like our own business, we had a room in the back of our office, and we called it
Yeah.
the war room.
Ah, okay, cool.
I would love to eventually be in the war room with y'all, but we have a lot of like warrior Spartan mentality. The
Yeah.
CEO is Greek, so we have a lot of that within the business.
Okay.
But great team, great business, and then from there, built that, and it's still going. And now I'm just home for a little bit in New Jersey with
Yeah.
family, building businesses and doing what needs to be done.
How old are you?
26.
So when did you start building
I,
businesses?
I would say right around the time I was second year in university, which would have been, I would have been 19, 18,
Mm.
19.
Okay, cool. So what made you go from second year in university to start building businesses?
I am a hands-on learner. I did okay in classes all my life, but
Mm.
when it comes to actually performing in the real world, like hands-on learning and to learn by failing and succeeding and trying
Yeah.
over and over, that's my way of doing it. So I just wanted to apply, and I happen to love business, and I love media in particular. I really do.
Yeah.
I love marketing.
Yeah. So when did you join the real world?
I joined only May 30th, like a month and a couple of days ago.
Okay, cool. So you only just joined the real world, but you had your businesses before. So what made you actually go into the real world? What kind of pushed you to go down that route?
Yeah,
Because
great question.
you're already fairly successful, right?
Yes, yes, but how I said it to Rokas in the pre-interview
Mm,
is I felt like I had all the knowledge I needed, and I would just keep going from there to build businesses. But when I saw what Andrew was posting, he's got me hooked. Like I've been on his email list, getting his emails constantly, and then when I
yeah.
saw the price was going up, I'm like, I need to join. I need to see the value, and if I don't like it, I'll opt out. But my first month in, it's insane what you get for the price point. It really is. Like it's greater than what a university can offer, and I experienced that. I went to university and dropped out because I didn't like it. But this, I'll
Right.
never drop out because there's constant value, constant accountability with men. The performance, you need to be top tier, or else you'll
Mm,
fall behind. And
yeah.
so I just decided I need to learn more. I need to lean in, especially in this moment in life. I didn't explain it much, but there's a lot of pressure going on in my life right now,
Mm,
and the only way I know how to react is to lean into the pressure. And what better
mm,
way than to be around a bunch of men learning as much as possible? And in doing so, I found that I don't have it all here yet. There's so much to learn, there's so much to do. and it
Yeah.
provided so many more unlocks by being in the real world, being in each campus. And it's so motivating as well, like having the tiered system, the gamified way of getting more power level and getting more coins and all that. It's really tremendous.
So what campus did you decide to go into, or have you looked at all of them?
I looked at all of them, but the two I've been focused on in particular is Hustlers Campus and
Mm.
social media and
Okay.
content.
Okay, cool. And how did that help your progress in your business already? Because, like I say, you've already been fairly successful. You've already been like pretty much successful within what you're doing. So, how did that help you move forward?
Hustlers just help with side income, which is always beneficial, but the social media and content creation particularly helped me with my consulting company with my brothers.
Mm,
We do marketing, finance, and operations consulting, but right now marketing is working very well. And
mm,
so going through a bunch of Dylan's videos on social media, how to create content, how to pitch clients, how to grow the team has been very helpful. And we just started that business recently, so I've been in stride with his courses as I'm building my business with my
yeah.
brother.
And that's helped you. That's helped you, but has it helped you like financially as well? Have you seen a increase
Absolutely.
in your revenue?
Absolutely.
You're
Yeah.
already good revenue.
We went from starting the business LLC, forming the operating agreements 3 months ago to now we basically hit 10K in revenue in our first 3 months. So
Wow.
just last month we hit 10K in revenue, and that
Wow.
was and that was so started the business first 2 months just setting everything up, joined the real world, then a month later hit 10K in revenue.
Wow. That's really good. That's super good. So then, what was I going to say? I was going to ask you. So, so how's that changed? What did you kind of like mainly learn in that social media campus? What was the main driver for you, and what helped you to kind of make that 10K?
I would say two things: getting the clients
Yeah.
and prospecting and how to do that properly, but
Hmm.
also how to perform well with the clients.
Okay.
So getting the clients and then performing well with the clients, because Dylan does a good job of showing how to deliver good value. There was one video within one course in particular that showed the pipeline of getting a client all the way to showing them reporting and analytics. And it's really amazing because I was doing some of those things, but I was missing out on others. And
Mm.
so it felt good to know I was on the right track, but I just needed a few tweaks.
Yeah. So it
to help
filled
me.
in kind of like a few of the gaps that you were
Exactly.
missing. Has that actually helped you with your other businesses as well?
Yes, absolutely.
And how's that?
Absolutely.
How's that helped with? Is it just client getting the clients, or is it just generalization, like learning new things to help your other businesses progress?
I would say learning new things, the accountability of seeing everyone making money every day in the campuses
Mm,
is very helpful. And also the pricing packages. Like the one thing I realized I wasn't doing a good job of, but the real world helped me unlock it, is I need to package things better. Like I need
mm,
actual tangible service offerings, not just very bland and general. This is what I do. No, like get specific on it. What's the price point? What are you doing exactly? Let's name this package. And then when you go out and pitch clients, it makes it easier for them to digest and understand and for you to
mm,
convert. So that was
mm.
huge for me. I need to get more specific, and Dylan's courses and also the real world in general, it keeps me accountable to doing that because before maybe I was subconsciously afraid of not being exactly targeted with what I was doing because I didn't know, but now I do.
No, you do. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. So, sorry, just run through me how many businesses you have at the moment again?
Just two, just
Just two.
two, because when I dropped out of university, I had that. That's now dissolved, but that was like 8 years ago. But now I have the business that's in the food industry,
Mm.
and then I have the business with my brothers, which is consulting.
Okay, cool. So, what specifically do you do in the food industry again? Sorry, my apologies. Just if you explained it, so my
No,
apologies for.
no, no. It's a good question. I didn't even get into it. So we are in the restaurant industry. We
Uh-huh.
have a company called the Food Company, and then it's Ziki is owned by the food company. Our goal as the food company is to re-architect the toxic food system, and to do that, people get food in two ways, right? It's restaurant and grocery, and maybe
Yeah.
some CPG products. But right now, our first focus is restaurant, and we have Greek Mexican fusion food that we serve out of these restaurants.
Nice, nice, nice. That sounds like it's really
No,
awesome.
yeah, no seed oils.
I'm a big foodie, and I'm a big foodie, and I like fresh food. My food has to be kind of fresh and like cut from the, let's say it's this meat is cut from the cow and it's delivered straight to my door. I don't like any kind of packaged kind of food. It just has to be super fresh for
Exactly.
me.
We're all about that. That's what we want to eventually do with the grocery concept. But right
Mm,
now, even with Ziki, no seed oils, fresh,
yeah,
organic, like all of the good stuff to make sure it's actually pure food.
nice, nice, nice. And then the consulting company you said that which you just started, you said,
That's right. Just started this year.
and consulting in what way, in what form?
We do marketing, finance, and operations,
Yeah,
but right now, marketing is our bread and butter. And
yeah,
reason being is I'm blessed to have three brothers around me that have their own experience, but we just
mhm,
needed to bring together this idea of a family
yeah,
business, a family vision we've always had as brothers, because my oldest brother is leads the social media for the NBA,
yeah. Oh
and
wow.
then my other older brother is a basically the youngest VP at a commercial regional bank, and so he's very versed in finance. And then I have my startup experience, and my little brother will soon come under our wing to help
Yeah.
out. But I wanted to bring this together within the focuses of marketing, finance, and
So
operations.
are you the only one out of the three brothers in the real world, or are they all in there doing everything? You are.
I'm the only one, but I want to get my little brother inside so he can learn a lot of the courses on editing.
Okay, cool. Have you spoke to them about it? Have you spoke to them about
Yes, yeah, I
your role?
spoke to all of them about it and accredited our recent successes in my performance because I'm leading all of the sales and client management
Hmm.
to the real world.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome. It sounds super good. Super good. What's been like the hardest part about your journey so far?
Specifically within the real world or just in business building?
A bit of both. Specific. Let's start with your just business general, and then let's go into the real world.
I would say, well, it's actually one and the same, the answer, because the first thing I think of is with business building, the hardest thing is just doing the daily tasks
Mm,
and handling the daily fires that come up, all the problems.
hmm.
And so waking up, addressing them, making sure it doesn't become too big, because if it
Yeah.
gets too big, it's a monster that becomes pretty hard to tackle. And I would say the same with the real world is just getting up every day, doing the work. And it's work I enjoy, but just simply put, it's doing the work,
Yeah.
showing
Yeah.
up,
Just putting it
working
in.
hard. Yeah. And
Okay. Cool.
also, I'll add with business building, and you could say to the real world, it's the first $100,000. Like I find the first initial batch of capital to get that,
Mm.
it's such a
Uh,
war.
task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
when you get there, it changes the game. Like you really feel positioned, and you can do more. You have more flexibility. You can take more bets and lose, and still
Hmm.
be okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So then your first breakthrough was obviously when you learnt for the first 2 months, and then you earned the 10K in the first month. I mean, obviously, how did that feel, and where do you feel that you can move forward from there?
Yeah, I just feel more confident. Like the fact that I can look at the bank and say we made 10K in a month. I've never done that for myself personally. Like we've
Mm,
done it in a business before, like the one I mentioned that we have in Austin,
mm,
Texas. But me personally, to have made that in 1 month, it's a
mm.
marker I've never reached before. So it gives a lot of confidence. Like you guys always talk about in the campuses, like experience breeds confidence.
Yeah,
This just has done that for me.
awesome, awesome. So the real world kind of helped you to kind of get more clients. That was number one, or to how to approach the clients.
That's right.
That was number one. So, do you have any kind of like principles, or has it helped you put any principles in place on how to achieve those extra clients so you can go from the 10K to the 20K?
That's a good question. Yeah, I would say it's duplicating the same practices, so it's just
Yeah.
gonna be more work, but it's really highly vetted clients, like doing the research, making sure they're right for us and we're right for them, but also presenting the packages, presenting the offerings in a very professional, clean way. So we show
Mm.
that, hey, if we could show our work here that we're very organized, professional, we do things right, that's how we're going to
Hmm.
perform for you when you're our client. And then on top of that, I would say hiring. So having the right people on the team to help delegate some of the current workload so I can
Yeah.
focus on getting more clients or getting higher ticket clients.
Yeah. 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 So, have you in that process in that first month, was there any mistakes that you made or any setbacks that you had?
Mm. Yeah, I would say there wasn't a establishment of the systems at first.
Mm.
Like when we get a client, there's a lot of management that goes into that. You have to create a content calendar. You need to give reporting and analytics. And so I did that on a basic level, but I didn't have it so systemized and I didn't document it. And so
Mm.
that if I document it, the person that comes in and that I hire, they can easily learn the system and I can train them. So I didn't have it so structured in the beginning,
Mm.
and it wasted a lot of my time.
So it's helped you to kind of structure how you approach with the clients, like what you're saying, and how you put things into order.
Right. How I approach the clients, how I manage the clients, how
Yeah.
we over deliver for them.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So would you, I mean, you said you didn't know too much about it. So the real world has kind of like really helped you to, obviously, as you just said, kind of structure everything and put everything into place.
Yeah, because Andrew's a great loudspeaker for the real world, right? He
Mm.
embodies everything that it is. He's the front facing brand of it all. So I've followed him for a long time. Of course, would be on the email list, see all his emails, but I knew I needed a further unlock. Like I knew I needed more,
Mm.
and opting in and like saying, "Will this work?" and it did was so validating. But yeah, it was everything I needed and more. So since I
Mm.
joined the real world, it's new learnings, new connections, new accountability. I've always loved having a group of men around me,
Mm.
especially in the businesses I have. Like they're great. I have the men I need around me,
Mm.
but the real world, I mean, it's like a massive, massive online army. There's so
It's a
many men
huge ask. Yeah, it is.
crushing
It
it.
is. It is. It is. And like, it's an army in like obviously not in a bad way, but it's all of
Right.
army in a good way because there's so many people in there that are actually doing the same thing as what you're doing and more. And it's always good to kind of like learn from them and bounce off of this and bounce off of that, and then you can give them from knowledge from your experience as well. So, and there's always questions in there that you can basically ask, and you can put forward your suggestions, etc., from there. So, where do you see yourself now? Have you made a plan for the next? Because I always ask people whether they made plans for like the year, 2 years, whatever, blah blah. But I mean, 6 months.
6 months. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a goal of the amount of revenue we want to get into the business by end of
Mm.
this year, end of 2025, and that is to make it to 100K.
Yeah.
Big goal, but
Yeah.
that would be the main one because that unlocks a lot of freedom for the family and also for
Mm.
myself,
Mm.
and also allows the brothers to lean into the business more because there will be more clients to manage. So
Yeah.
the big goal for me is financial. I think that's a big generational curse we want
Yeah.
to get through in our family. And by having this business and making a lot of money, it can help do that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, how's it changed? I mean, you've only been in there for like 3 months. You said.
For the
Mainly.
business, yes.
Yeah, for the business. How's it changed you as a person?
Mm. I can explain what I do every day to show how it's changed me. Because again, I thought like I thought I was on it before, and I
Mm,
really was, but there's always more to improve upon. Like
yeah.
since I joined, immediately when I wake up, I'm drinking water with lemon and salt. Like, like
Yeah,
I'm ready to go, and I don't just do the checklist to check a box. Like I'm so excited to get my day going because I know that if I hydrate properly, I'll think better, I'll speak better. Like I understand the
yeah,
underlying reason to it.
yeah.
Since I joined the real world, I started doing MMA. That's something I've never done before.
Interesting.
Had a background of sports, had a background of races and ultra races and stuff, but never MMA. And so that's changed the way I approach life. That changes the way I walk, the way others look at me, the way
Yeah.
I think as well. Because the more I train, the more sharp I am mentally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
It gives you that element, extra element of confidence as well. I find that every person, every male should do some form of combat sports. That's just me personally, because it gives you a different level of confidence. It gives you a different level of how you walk, how you talk, how you approach things, how you approach your day to day life as well, your day to day businesses and stuff as well. So, yeah, I just that's awesome. How you finding MMA?
I love it. I really do. I want to. I'm so eager to get into jujitsu and Muay Thai and like all of
Yeah,
them all at once, but I got to take it slow because I know it's
yeah,
going to be a long term thing.
yeah. It's a
But I love
process.
it. It's like I love the community of men. I love the physical combat of it. I feel more ripped than ever, and that's
Yeah,
because I'm training multiple times a day.
yeah.
I feel great. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So how are you gonna get your little brother to join? Because I would normally spin it around the other way and say like, what would you say to people that think that the real world is a scam? But
Right.
how are you gonna get your little brother to join? I'd say that. I'd say it in that way.
That's a good. That's good. I would say the better the business goes, the more we can invest in his learning, and part of that learning will be him getting a subscription to the real world.
Yeah, and then learning about obviously the bits that you may overlook or just stemming through to the other campuses really, to be fair.
Exactly. Yeah, because I believe Les Brown said this, so I'm a big believer in that. Is the more you learn, the more you earn, and
Mm,
so the more he learns, the more I learn, the better. And there's no better way to do that than through this. I swear I've taken so many courses. I've done school in person. I've done university. I tried and tested it all, but the real world is real. I once thought it was a scam because it's so lucrative, but
mm.
when you join in, that's what separates the sheep from the goats, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
okay, I get it now. This is
yeah. Now you get it. Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, boy, wow, wow. You like super successful. And the only way is pretty much up for you. And I love the way that you've got like your family, your brothers, like involved in everything because your brothers are your brothers, right? And it's good to have that kind of network, working with people that you can trust, and then having that obviously network that you can always go to speak with people if there's anything unsure about and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So I'm going to let you now enjoy your weather. Carry on with your work. 'Cause it looks
thank
lovely out
you.
there. It looks
Yeah,
like it's lovely out here, but I'm stuck in a hotel room. Um, but yeah, I'm going to let you carry on. It's been awesome talking to you, and I generally wish you all the best for the future. Have you got any plans to kind of like move to other countries or network in other countries or anything else like that?
100%. I want to be what you guys, the wave you guys are on. I want to be doing that. I want to be in different countries. I want to be traveling. I want to create the financial freedom to go where I want because I can play in any game I want anywhere.
Hmm.
So I would love to be in Italy. I love Italy. I've never been, but I love the vibe. It's my hometown. It's my homeland. I'm mostly Italian, so
Oh,
that'd be
okay,
fun.
nice.
Yeah, and then go
Okay,
to other places in the world wherever I feel I have the pull.
which part of Italy?
It was in southern Italy, like an hour from Naples, in
Okay,
the
nice.
province of Salerno.
Yeah, sounds nice. Sounds
Yeah,
nice. I've been to Italy, but I've only been to the Romes and the Venices and stuff. And it's I mean they're nice, but I think the other provinces like down in the south would be probably a lot nicer. like
Yeah,
karma and stuff.
because what an amazing thing! Like I can make a lot of money, I can have my family, but also be in a very chill environment and
Mm,
great food. Like Italy, like it's amazing to me. It sounds like a game, and
yeah.
like you can get to that level, right? With
Yeah,
time.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, cool. So we're gonna keep an eye on you, see where you are in 6 months' time. Yeah, you've got that goal for 6 months. Let's go and get it,
Thank
because
you.
I think you will. In fact, I probably know you will, because like you seem very, very focused, and you've done very, very well up until this point here. And then obviously this has just helped you to elevate yourself even more. So yeah, just keep pushing. Get your brother in there as well. Um,
Yes.
yeah, get learning and just get earning, get earning some more money. And probably next time I speak to you in 6 months, maybe 8 months time, you'll be in Italy, chilling.
Yeah.
The same scenery behind you, but brighter.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So
Thank
yeah,
you. No,
awesome.
thank you for the encouragement. This
No
everything,
problem.
the real world just changed my life. So appreciate you and everyone else.
No problem. No problem. No problem. I generally wish you all the best, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Sounds absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.